I have a great recipe for you today. It is a Philly cheesesteak casserole. Instead of ribeye steak, we are using ground beef, so ding ding ding, winner for your wallet. This is budget friendly, delicious, and very quick to get into the oven. As always, the recipe is in the description. I start off by boiling some pasta. It says to boil 9 minutes on the box. I boiled it for 6 because it will finish in the oven. After it's done, you drain it and put it in your baking dish that you've sprayed with some sort of oil. In a skillet over medium-high heat, put some sort of oil. I'm using bacon grease from breakfast. I planned ahead and I'm going to saute my mushrooms in that. Hey, it's flavor, so don't judge me. Season up your mushrooms with some salt, some garlic powder, onion powder, Italian herb blend, ground black pepper, whatever you like in your casseroles. This is just the perfect blend for me. It's really important just to season every layer and step of your recipes. This brings you the most flavor, and I always do this. When your mushrooms are tender and have some nice color on them, just remove that and set it aside. We're going to use this same skillet for every step of the way, so we don't have to dirty a lot of dishes. I've got some sliced onions. I happen to have purple onion and white onion in my fridge, so that's what I use. I just always use what I have if I can. Season these up again, another layer, more seasoning. I'm adding sliced bell pepper. I had no green peppers, but what I had in my fridge is what I'm using. And I know there's a lot of bell pepper haters out there. Leave it out, it's no big deal. Add whatever you want. That's what I love about casseroles. So after you're done sauteing this, set this aside also and start grounding up your ground beef. I have about 1.5 pounds here, and I'm going to season it again, another layer. I'm using the exact same seasonings all throughout, and at the end here I will add a little bit of red pepper flakes. I like a little spice. I could have added much more and I would have been fine with that. Once your ground beef is browned, go ahead and drain it and put it back in the skillet. And then we're going to add some cream cheese. This is going to give it that great creamy texture to make it seem like a Philly cheesesteak. We're also going to add some Worcestershire sauce, some beef broth, and we're going to melt this down. Once this is partially melted, we're going to add a little bit of sour cream to just give it that extra boost of creaminess. Go ahead and stir in your sauteed mushrooms. I gave it a taste and decided to add more Worcestershire and some more garlic powder just to boost the flavor. It's time to bring the rest of the party together and add in the onions and the bell peppers. Give it a stir. You don't have to cook this any longer. We're just heating it up and marrying everything together. Put that over your partially cooked noodles. Try to distribute the liquid portion as evenly as possible, especially just because that's going to help finish cooking those noodles. Top this with provolone cheese. You can add as much as you want. I just did 1 layer. This is pretty rich, so that's all I needed, but go for it. Bake in your preheated oven for 20 minutes. In my mini food chopper, I'm putting a couple pieces of the heel of the bread that I usually throw away. I like to use those in recipes, so blend that up, and we're gonna make a crispy topping. That's always so good on any casserole. So we're gonna get that nice and blended and then add some butter and garlic and herbs, I believe I put in that, and we're just gonna drizzle it in and keep processing it. After 20 minutes of baking, we're gonna put the topping on and put that back in the oven for another 10 minutes or until it's nice and crisp. I feel like casseroles sometimes get a bad rap, but this is just such an easy way to feed your family. If you are a working parent or just busy, this gets food on the table fast, and you can always make it suit your taste buds. So I love a good casserole. I think I'm going to share more. My family just ate this up. My boys came downstairs and just demolished it. So here's what I have left. We'll give it a try. It's so good. You can add more cheese. You can do whatever. You could make this lower in fat. Just make it you. And thanks for watching. The recipe's down below. I appreciate you. Bye.